Hey guys, I better get live quick. I'm already 8 minutes late, and I wanted to thank you guys for essentially, joining this live tonight. So please let me know if you hear any echoes, weird noises, anything like that. I am actually. Um, been doing some implementation of essentially Streamlabs OBS, which is cool. And I have also been implementing that with StreamYard. Okay. So, with all of that said, I want to welcome you guys to crimesandinvestigations.com. If you are not in the channel crimesandinvestigations.com, please come on over. And we are working on building that channel up. And amazingly, you guys, we are at freaking 801 people. Like, I can't believe what you guys have literally accomplished in helping me share this channel. So thank you. I really do appreciate it very much. So let me go ahead and get myself on camera here. We'll go ahead and hide this. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this just right. Bear with me a second. I don't know why that. Oh, okay. Y'all, that's kind of weird, huh? Let me fix that. Hey, Centel, look, I can even see y'all's comments in, hold on, let me fix this right here on the screen, which is going to be freaking awesome. And the reason why that's going to be great is because now we don't have to worry about missing chats when we have to do things like private our videos. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, welcome, you guys. You can see me okay. There will be things that I'll have to work out over time, like the colors and all that kind of stuff in the chat box. But I want to make sure that I'm not lagging right now. Does anyone seem like I'm lagging right now? And is the audio okay? Hey, welcome, Tiffany. Does anyone feel like I'm lagging at the moment? Sure. Let me check on my phone. Let me check on the phone. Does anyone feel like I'm lagging at the moment? Sure. Okay, so the sound is definitely not. The audio is, but the video seems to be lagging a little bit. I see that. Let me try something here. No, that's right. We've got our normal camera. Yeah, the video is lagging for me. And I know that's got to be, hold on a second. Y'all bear with me here, and then we'll get started. If I have to, I'll get rid of the Streamlabs OBS, or I'll restart it, or whatever I have to do. Let me just check something. Output. I just want to make sure like I'm not dropping like a lot of frames or anything like that. Okay, video. Let's do common values. Okay, that looks really good. This is the first time I've had an issue with the video, actually. Let me make this a high priority process. Let's see, just checking a few things. Disable Windows. Okay. Enable browser source. Hardware acceleration. Okay, that looks good. One more thing to check. I'm going to stop this. And I'm going to restart it. I'm going to restart, but I still see the lagging. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I want y'all to give me just a moment. I'm going to restart Streamlabs OBS. And if it doesn't work after that, then I'll just come on to StreamYard and we'll be done with it, okay? So, because I want to get to this tragic story in regards to Maliyah Bass. Her parents have been arrested for murder. So, actually, before I even do that, I want to try one more thing here because everything else seems okay. Let me try something. Hello, hello. Okay, add a new source instead. Add source. Okay, let's see how this shows. Okay. And that's not. Why is it doing? Let me restart it again. See, this is why people don't really mess with Streamlabs OBS because it's very difficult. But when you get it, you got it. And that's the really cool thing about it. And there's a lot of options available, you know, in regards to, yeah, those graphics are really cool. And it does use a lot of memory. Okay, hold on. Video capture device. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Give me a second, y'all. I want to restart Streamlabs OBS. We're going to try this again. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just do this on Streamlabs, okay? So give me just 1 second, and I'm really sorry about the delay. It happens, y'all. Technical issues. I've been having, first it was audio issues before I came on here with you guys, and now the video is lagging. It's crazy, and I've got a good solid connection too. For all I know, somebody could be streaming Xbox or anything for all I know. You know what I'm saying? So let me just get something popping here while I do this. I can't believe these disgusting parents that we watched together. We talked about this. We knew something was not right with these parents. And I have some video I'm going to show you guys, and we're gonna go back and into some memories of, remember how the father blamed dogs and police helicopters. It was crazy. And the mother was like, they didn't do enough for my kid. And you're just like, what is going on, you know? Okay, let me add this. All right, we're going to do no input. Hold on. It is a browser source, right? Yeah, okay.
There is a huge fundraising deadline coming up for Senate Democrats. and they need your help.
Okay. So let me restart. Yeah, let me actually do a restart here. All right, cool. Let's try this, and we'll be right back, guys. Let me make sure I saved this. Yeah. Let's try restarting. Let's try restarting and see if that will resolve it. If not, we'll be on Streamlabs, baby. We will be on Streamlabs. Can hopefully y'all can still hear me okay. Sorry about this, guys. It's shit happens. I want to welcome you guys. I see people in here from Facebook. I see people in here from Periscope, Twitch. Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for coming. So let's try to restart Streamlabs again and see if we can fix it. If not, we will move on. Because I don't have time. And I even had it running and ready to go. So there should be no reason why it's not freaking working, but whatever. But for those of you from Houston,
less than 10 seconds.
Hold on a sec.
Revolutionary toothbrush. It was created by a well-known dentist, and it took him over 3 years to make.
Okay, so let's see how the image looks now. Is it lagging? Oh yeah, it's still lagging, ain't it? Yeah. I don't like that. It's lagging way too much for my liking. So, hold up. I don't know why in the world it's doing all this lagging like this. That is crazy. But hold up. We are going to just do this on StreamYard. Fuck this. Oh, and you can do a lot with Streamlabs. You really, really can. And that's what makes it really cool. But damn, there should not be that sort of a lag in the video at all. It sort of makes me wonder, would my other video camera, hold on, let's try this. It's pissing me off. Let's see if this will lag. Damn it, come on. All right, so this is not lagging. The integrated webcam is not lagging. Okay, that's interesting. And now the ProStream webcam is not lagging. It doesn't look like. Oh, well, looky there, y'all. We fixed it. That did it. All right. We straight. Okay, so let me make this larger here. And well, let's get our asses started here. All right. Okay. We've got this going here.
Good grammar and spelling are important. But if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and
the chat box.
you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's
Hold on. Let me see what
it undermines the
Mama
writer's
sees.
message, and the word choice is bland.
Oh, I see what you're saying, baby. Hold on.
Helps you craft compelling, understandable writing.
Cam.
Are you ready to give it a try?
Cam, my.
Installation is simple and free. Visit
There we go. Damn. For those of you that hung in there, thank you. Cha-cha, what's up with it? The stream is now, but so listen, there's no lag now, it appears. It looks like the mouth is moving with the video. I hope it's much better than it was. I can tell you that. Okay, so let's just get started here. Okay. Yes, thank you everybody for being patient. I really do appreciate it. And even still, I feel like there is a lag, but we're just going to go with this and be done with it. Okay, so basically, guys, I want to talk to you about Maliyah Bass. Maliyah Bass was the second Maliyah to disappear in Houston. We had Maliyah Davis, who disappeared from Houston. Darian Vince is currently in jail on a real BS charge. Now, Maliyah Bass, who is a 2-year-old, disappeared back in like August. And she was found dead in a bayou 20 miles from the parents' home. Now, the story was that the parents took her outside to a non-working playground that was partly covered up. None of the toys worked, and left her out there. She was 2 years old. They left her out there, and then the mom says she went in and cooked breakfast. Now, I found some video of the inside of the home that I'm going to show you guys. There was no food in that refrigerator. Okay. So first off, let's get to the actual breaking news, because they have been charged in her death. They have literally been charged in her death. So let me share this screen out really quick. Okay. So, mother, boyfriend arrested, charged in connection with the death of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass. Maliyah Bass's mother, Sahara Ervin, and boyfriend Travion Thompson are charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence. Now, here's the thing about an injury to a child charge in Texas. They have like felony A's, B's, and C's. In Texas, a felony C injury to a child, you could get like 2 years in prison. It's like state prison time. You get a felony B, you're looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. You get a felony A injury to a child, that's next to murder, and that's 99 years 5 to 99 years in the state of Texas. So let's play this video really quick. It has an update. Let's get the update, y'all. This is so sad. This is so sad that they found her dead, first of all, but that this disgusting parents who made an ass of themselves. They made a complete ass of themselves. Do y'all remember that? How they were making complete asses of themselves? Hold on, is the video gonna play? Hold on, let me refresh. The video's like choked out or something. Let's see here if it's gonna play. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. That's weird. That's the same thing that happened before. Look at their mug shots, y'all. Look at that. Why is this bitch smiling? Why is Sahara smiling? And this is the guy that was on there hollering about dogs, helicopters. His 2-year-old could read and write and all sorts of
Sahara
stuff.
Ervin and Travion Thompson are in custody and charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence. The 2-year-old disappeared from the Sunset Crossing apartments in Southwest Houston back in August before she was found dead a day later in Gray's Bayou. Of course, this is a rapidly developing.
Y'all, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Okay.
Story, and we will bring you any updates just as soon as they come in.
Let's try this again.
But first, some big breaking news in the Maliyah Bass case. Police have arrested Maliyah's mother and her mother's boyfriend in connection to her death. Sahara Ervin and Travion Thompson are in custody and charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence. The 2-year-old disappeared from the Sunset Crossing apartments in Southwest Houston back in August before she was found dead a day later in Gray's Bayou. Of course, this is a rapidly developing story, and we will bring you any updates just as soon as they come in.
Woo, wow. Mods, if you don't mind sharing the link to my backup channel, I want to make sure that people are subscribing to my crimes and investigations channel. We've hit over 800 users as of today. I want to get to 1,000. So if y'all don't mind, all of the mods, if you could share the link. I even put it in at the beginning, but you can go over to the to it and grab the link to the channel and share it throughout the chat for in the Leaky chat for those that are in that chat and not in the backup channel. All right, so let's get an additional update that might be a little bit longer than 10 damn seconds that KHOU just gave us. And this happened months ago, man. It makes me wonder, like, why is there such benefit of doubt to kid murderers, to people that murder children? You know what I'm saying? They get so much benefit of doubt. I don't get it. I don't get it. By the way, shout out to General Sankofa, Emmanuel Thomas.
Maliyah Bass has just broken the hearts of people across the country. She was just 2 years old when she was found here in Gray's Bayou, floating on top of the water. It was devastating. From the beginning, people have had their suspicions about her mother and her mother's boyfriend. We know they were brought in for questioning several times. Now, a month.
Wait a minute, y'all can't even see it.
Found here, they are behind bars. I want to show you.
Well, I'm telling you, I will get these technical difficulties ironed out. I promise.
Emotions were very high when recovery efforts were taking place. Maliyah's mother, her mother's boyfriend, and other family members all showed up here, and it was chaotic, to say the least. Maliyah's mother was
here. I'm gonna take it back so you can, of course, watch it there again. Sorry, but what killed me was like when the mother never cried on camera once. She said, "Never trust putting your children outside, no matter how safe you think they'll be. Don't do it." It's like, lady, your kid was two. an absolute baby, and you just left the baby on the playground to go cook.
And guys, this story about Maliyah Bass has just broken the hearts of people
I'm sick of
across
these
the country.
sorry-ass parents.
She was just 2 years old when she was found here in Brays Bayou, floating on top of the water. It was devastating. From the beginning, people have had their suspicions about her mother and her mother's boyfriend. We know they were brought in for questioning several times. Now, a month and a half later, after she was found here, they are behind bars. I want to show you this video that I captured when we were here on August 23rd. Emotions were very high when recovery efforts were taking place. Maliyah's mother, her mother's boyfriend, and other family members all showed up here, and it was...
Now, y'all, you know how I am. So you mean to tell me that woman tried to pass out on the sidewalk in front of all them people? Right there is automatic sign of guiltiness to me. Now that's Texas EquiSearch. He's the man that runs Texas EquiSearch, and he was also standing there when Travion Thompson did this whole big old scene talking about helicopters and dogs. So both the mother, the biological mother, and the stepfather, who's been charged with the death of Maliyah, both like did these outlandish acts, tried to cry, but they couldn't. It's just amazing to me.
Chaotic, to say the least. Maliyah's mother was on the ground in a fetal position until someone picked her up and carried her away. Her mother's boyfriend was also very emotional. He actually ran through the crime scene tape and then had to be consoled. I want to show you the mugshots that we just got into our newsroom. 20-year-old Sahara Ervin and 21-year-old Travion Thompson are charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence for their role in Maliyah Bass's death. Houston police say that they are now in custody. Maliyah was at the center of an Amber Alert on August 22nd. Her mother says she left the toddler at the playground outside of their Southwest Houston apartment and went inside for a couple of minutes. She told police that when she came back, Maliyah was missing. Police on the ground, helicopters, K9, EquiSearch, and volunteers searched for her for hours. But it wasn't until the next day a jogger spotted the 2-year-old floating in Brays Bayou about 20 miles from where she went missing. That day, Thompson, her mother's boyfriend, actually spoke to the media. Take a listen to what he told us.
I said, where's the house? We can walk to the store. I asked her, where's the house, just so she can know where's the house. How to get back to the house in case anything happened. We are prepared. We was prepared, but at this take a little mistake, in a blink of an eye, my baby was gone.
She was 2. She's not going to remember how to get back to the house, Travion. And now, when you looked at him, did you see a single tear in his eye? He's talking like he's frantic, but there's not a single tear.
He spoke to us for quite a while that day. We know that Maliyah's cause of death has not been released. She was buried in a funeral during a funeral in Dallas a few weeks after she went missing. We do know that Thompson, Maliyah's mother's boyfriend, is on the probable cause court docket this evening, and we hope at that point that we'll be able to learn more details about what actually happened that led up to Maliyah's death.
Wow. I mean, just, oh my God. So listen, I want to
one day
show you something else here.
Remember the moment that things were one straight.
I'm going to show you something else. And I like to do this, to be honest with you, because it's you can find a lot on Instagram. You know, and some of the videos I'm about to show you, it's just like, we all knew there was something not right with these parents. Like, we all knew it. Okay. So the way that I like to do this is, you know, I'll search Maliyah Bass, right? And of course, you know, I can look, I love to look at tags. Okay. So let's go to some tags, and I want to show you all and put you in remembrance of when this actually happened. And when her body was found, and how some of the neighbors felt, and as well as the full interviews by the mother, the father, some very interesting photos of the mother. I want to know, why is she smiling? Why is Sahara Ervin smiling? This was her when she was saying she wanted answers in Maliyah's death, okay? Watch her face. Watch her face. Hold on.
Death. Fox 26 reporter Ivory Hecker standing by with the latest on this investigation. Good evening, Ivory.
Good evening. Yeah, the medical examiner's office says they will not release the autopsy for 2-year-old Maliyah Bass until police can finish their investigation. And talking to officers today, they still will not confirm whether they are investigating this as a murder or whether they're looking for any suspects. It has been a painstaking month-long wait for Maliyah's grandmother, who was one of her primary caretakers.
Madeline.
We still don't know the cause of death for Maliyah, so family wants a few answered questions.
A month without answers as police continue to investigate just how 2-year-old Maliyah Bass's lifeless body ended up in Brays Bayou in the Gulf Gate area, 18 miles from her mom Sahara's apartment complex where she disappeared August 22nd.
I talked to Sahara a couple of days ago. She said she misses Maliyah. She says she's sad. Just a lot of crying.
Rosalie Jimerson says her granddaughter would live with her for up to several months at a time, but the little girl was in her mother's care when she vanished.
She hasn't deterred from her story that she took Maliyah to the park around 8 or 9-ish. She stepped away from her for a few minutes, and when she returned back, Maliyah was gone.
Rosalie has organized a justice walk for Maliyah this Saturday at 1 p.m. in hopes of raising awareness and getting some answers.
Justice walk not only for Maliyah, but for all who wants justice for a loved one that has been wronged.
The walk endpoint will be at the location where Maliyah's body was found.
We'll be placing a cross with her name. I just don't want Maliyah to be forgotten.
Is still investigating the strange circumstances surrounding Maliyah Bass's death. Fox 26 reporter Ivory Hecker standing by with the latest on this investigation. Good evening, Ivory.
Good evening. Yeah, the medical examiner's office says they will not release the autopsy for 2-year-old Maliyah Bass until police can finish their investigation. And talking to officers today.
All right, so we have watched that. Now, I want to show you a couple of videos, like I said, okay? This is something I do a lot, and I encourage you guys, to do it too. So this was one of her neighbors, okay, who was very upset and she shows you, then talks, and she also talks about the actual playground where the mother says she left Maliyah. And you're going to see what she says, it's like, wow, mind-boggling.
was somewhat excited because I'm trying to practice activism. So that's somebody that I would look up to. But when I was trying to listen to what he was saying, he was a little aggressive with me. You know what I mean? He got to just listen. No, first of all, if you want aggression with anybody, it needs to be the parents inside that house and we're not watching that baby. It should not be anybody in this community that we're out here looking for that child. And the thing with Cornell X is the same thing when Maliyah Davis came about as a black activist. There should have been more done in the Maliyah Davis. This is an emotional situation for everybody in America right now because this little girl's name was Maliyah. This is another one. This is a wake-up call that we have to protect our babies. Whether it's from their own parents or anybody else, we have to protect these kids. And when he came here, I was trying to listen to what he had to say. But the aggressiveness, it really ticked me off. When Maliyah Davis, her mom is still free right now, and she knew what happened with her baby girl. So regardless of if they did it or they didn't do it, that aggressiveness that you hold in your heart that you want to come out here being aggressive with, it needs to be to the parents that made this situation happen. Not to everybody out here, because everybody in this community was out here faithfully looking for this baby. That pool right there is drained completely out because Equisearch came looking for this baby. The way she was found, things are just not adding up. We just want justice for this baby. We want her soul to rest in peace. Her soul will not be able to rest in peace. And I feel that in my heart. Until somebody comes forward and they say what happened to this baby. It doesn't matter if it was a family, a friend, a relative, or somebody that was just did. But that's the thing. Don't have everybody in this apartment complex and thinking that it's a pedophile or something like that. You know what I mean? When y'all are the main suspects. Their stories, we sit here and watch their stories change up multiple times while the detective was here. Even the detective got tired of this. Because he even was saying himself, something's not right, something's not adding up. But I feel like a part of the force, HPD, police department, FBI, whatever it is, don't give them a chance. Once they gave a description, this little girl was found with no clothes on. Okay? So once they gave a description of what this little girl had on, anybody could have went back and removed this little girl's clothes. That's what we're upset about. Because the things that they were saying are not, it's just not adding up. It's not adding up, and it's wrong to bring them back here today. Because at the end of the day, why you want to come back now? Why you want to come back now when we was out here searching for your baby in the rain? Y'all wasn't trying to be here. So why are y'all here now? What evidence could Cornell X possibly be looking for at this park right here? Because there's all these people, all these windows, no way. I don't even know if you're paying attention right now, but man, there's kids outside right now. So with that being said, if somebody was to do something to a child at this park, somebody would have seen something. We've knocked on every single door in this complex.
Yep, and that by the way, salute to Emmanuel Thomas.
Your reaction when you saw
Cornell
X here.
When I seen Cornell X here,
salute.
I was so excited.
Come on. Salute to Emmanuel Thomas, General Sankofa, Supreme General of the Black Panther Party, the new Black Panther Party. You know, we have actually worked with Emmanuel Thomas on this channel, and I'd like to just kind of go on camera and say this. We have a lot of love for Emmanuel Thomas over here. A lot of love. We really, really do. Emmanuel has a very special place in my heart. Emmanuel lost his son to gun violence. And his son had a bright future ahead of him. And I went to Houston, and the videos are on my channel. I'm probably going to actually restream them again. People, content creators, we do tend to do that sometimes. But I was so touched by Emmanuel Thomas's interview. We literally interviewed all day into the night. And I ended up sleeping at his home in his living room. It was the best interview I've ever did in my life because it was so real. When we sat down like two people and two friends. And Emmanuel has a charm about him as well. Now, he worked with Cornell X for 3 years. And when he lost his son, Cornell X didn't give Emmanuel so much as $1, anything. And I encourage you to go back and watch those interviews. There's a part 1 and part 2, and to watch it, because Emmanuel Thomas helped search for Maliyah Bass. Emmanuel Thomas has done a lot in Houston when it comes to searching for missing children. And so shout out to you, sir. I appreciate you. And I definitely want to give props out to you. And, you know, we're not too far from each other. So I can see us doing many cases as we grow old. We'll do many cases because unfortunately there's going to be this sort of stuff that's going to be happening until the day that we pass on this earth. Unfortunately, the devil is walking this earth trying to capture every soul that he can take with him. And there's a lot of demons out here, and there's a lot of people that are literally willing to kill their children. Unfortunately, it is so unfortunate. So yeah. But give me a second here. I think I might have figured that out. All right. All right, perfect. Okay, so let's go back to this as far as some of these videos that I want to show you guys, and I'm also showing your guys' comments too. Yes, yes, yes. And I really appreciate all of you that are here. Much love to you, General Sankofa. Like I said, I have a strong suspicion that, you and I will be blogging about these sorts of cases until we get old with gray hair or die first, because we care. We want these cases out there. We want to bring the truth out to people. Now, listen, I want to show you some additional video. And I want to show you mainly a couple more videos, primarily regarding the mother and father, okay? The mother and father, the mother who's smiling, Sahara Ervin, the father who thinks everything is just a joke. And we already watched this, actually. I want to show you just a couple of things. So this is Sahara. And let me see something. Is this her Facebook page or her Instagram page? She looked like a typical hood rat to me. Nice pictures though. Nice pictures. But yeah, I'm not feeling her at all. I don't respect any woman who can sit up here and smile in her mugshot after she has been charged with the death of her child. That is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, I want you all to watch this.
And that's my baby. She know her ABCs. She know her 1, 2, 3.
Look at Tim from EquiSearch.
She only 2. She know how to sew very well because of us. Me and my girl. She was smart. She was growing up to be something.
When was the last time you saw her?
The last time I saw her was with my girl before.
Correct, Canopy.
She came and gave me a hug and told me she loved me. This is her routine every day. My mama could tell you that she loves me. This is her routine to tell me she loves me, hug me. And I sit here and play the game. She come for me, you know, we eat and everything. That's the only reason why my dad.
What happened to the crying? Where's the tears? Where's the tears? What happened to the crying? Now, this was after her body was found, okay? I want you to understand that. This video was taken after Maliyah Bass's body was found in that bayou. You will see EquiSearch standing there. Tim Reynolds from, I always get Tim's name messed up, but his wife, his daughter passed away, and he started EquiSearch, and he's standing there and he's looking at this guy like, huh? Like, I think everybody got the feeling that something wasn't right. Number one, this guy here was the stepfather. He's the stepfather. He's not the real father. The real father lives here in Dallas, okay? So, hey, Centel. So this guy is the stepfather, okay? And what is he talking about? He's got a 2-year-old. He's walking a 2-year-old, teaching her how to get home. She's 2. But watch, y'all, watch this. It's like, teach yourself the psychology of what real killers will do even on camera. I'm telling you.
Gail came in the house is to fix her something to eat because we haven't ate.
So you came in the house to fix her something to eat because you hadn't ate. And I'm going to show a video here in a minute where I got a whole inside of their home. There was no food in that house. Their house was disgusting. The living conditions were deplorable. Quanell X wasn't lying about that. But what were y'all, why would you take a 2-year-old out to the play yard by herself, a raggedy one at that, where none of the toys work, half of it's covered, and you just leave her there because you hadn't ate. This had nothing to do with eating, y'all. They did something to that baby, and we're going to get the probable cause information soon.
Told her in 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes. And bashed me and my girlfriend like she did something. And that's my baby. She know her ABCs. She know her 1, 2, 3. She know her colors. She only 2. She know how to sew very well because of us. Man,
yes, Shannon.
She was smart. She was growing up to be something.
Hey, True Seeker, how are you?
When was the last time you saw
Correct, Cheryl.
The last time I saw this with my gal before me, my gal put her in the park. She came and gave me a hug and told me she loved me. This is her routine every day. My mama could tell you that she loves me. This is her routine to tell me she loves me, hug me. And I sit here and play the game. She come for me, you know, we eat and everything. That's the only reason why my gal came in the house is to fix us something to eat because we haven't ate. So I called her and told her in 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes, we haven't so.
It was only 5 minutes. It was only 5 minutes. You know what that sounds like to me? Between her saying it and him saying it, it's a rehearsed story. Period. It is a rehearsed story. Now, they have some photos here I'd like to show you. This is at the bayou where they laid balloons and flowers. You know, that's the type of thing we do in Texas. They laid beautiful balloons. This is the bayou where her body was found, 20 miles from her home. 20 miles from her home. This is the cross that was laid. It has her name. And let me tell you something. Her mother didn't pay for none of this. Her mama didn't pay for none of that stuff. Strangers did. Strangers did. Let's see what this is. No. Okay, hold on.
This week, Houston marked 1 month since the death of Maliyah Bass. Still, there is no arrest in her death.
Well, there is now. There is now, baby. So but I want to find the interview. There's another interview of the father, guys. I actually have it in another video if I have to get it. But he said that the dogs were the problem, helicopters, the police didn't do enough, all sorts of stuff. Now, this was at Maliyah Bass's apartment. Look at that. Now, it's not as many toys as I've seen at Maliyah Davis's apartment, but hey, it is still a beautiful thing. Okay. Now, this was her funeral. And I don't typically show things like this, but that is a beautiful casket. And I'm pretty sure her mom didn't have health insurance or life insurance to pay for that either. Because people come together in the community. And that is a beautiful casket. And you know, wow. So Maliyah's father laid her to rest on September 4th in Dallas. The mother and boyfriend was not in attendance. Did y'all know that? Did you know that Sahara, Maliyah's mother, and her boyfriend did not go to her daughter's funeral? Now, KHOU 11 reports that Bass brought his daughter's remains to Dallas, where he wanted to give her a proper funeral. He is pushing for answers and hoping whoever harmed his child will do the right thing and come forward. He says he wants justice. I just wanted to put her to rest and get justice for her. My only concern with Dad, and listen, we can't fault forever, but he had only seen her twice in her life. And that's really sad, you know. That's really sad. But, you know, I'm that doesn't mean he's an evil guy or nothing. I just hope that it's something he will learn from, that because life is so short, right? But it was a beautiful, beautiful casket. Okay. Now, give me a moment here. I mean, look at all of, now this is the father. This is the biological father.
We're asking the question, what happened to a little girl named Maliyah Bass? The 2-year-old's body was found in a bayou nearly 20 miles.
Now, he's from Dallas.
More than a week ago.
Tonight, Maliyah's father is telling us he wants justice for his daughter. Here's Grace White. Reminders of a little girl outside the Southwest Houston apartment she called home.
I really never got to be like a dad to her. My life was the father
The
Hey,
father
Nikki.
of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass wants to know how she ended up dead in Bray's Bayou.
I want the person who did it to come forward.
Octavius Bass lives in Dallas, where he brought his daughter's remains.
No, they did not, Shannon.
Back home in Houston, Maliyah's mother's boyfriend has been critical of the investigation.
Y'all supposed to have 4 or 5 dogs looking for my baby.
He and the mother say Maliyah was at their apartment complex's playground when the mother stepped inside for a few minutes. That's when they claim Maliyah disappeared.
I believe that they're probably close to knowing what happened.
Tim Miller with Texas EquiSearch says his volunteers were looking up and down the bayou for 2 pieces of key evidence, her toy bag and her clothes. They didn't find them, but they did spot a surveillance camera that showed investigators how high the water got from recent rain. And Miller says there's something else they're keeping an eye on.
There's an area that's being protected right now as we speak, in case we need to go to that area and look for some other evidence.
While his father waits for answers, he says he just wants one thing for his daughter.
I just want justice. I just want to put her to rest and justice for her.
Maliyah's funeral is planned for Friday at noon in Dallas. The medical examiner has still not ruled on her cause of death, but Houston police tell us they're approaching the case as a murder. Mia.
So very tragic.
Oh, yeah, it's a
And
murder.
tonight we are asking the question, what happened to a little girl named Maliyah Bass? The 2-year-old's body was found in a bayou nearly 20 miles from her home more than a week ago.
Tonight, Maliyah's father is telling us he wants justice for his daughter.
All right,
Here's Grace
guys,
White.
look at the comment on the
Reminders of a
screen.
little girl outside.
Look at the comment on the screen. Seriously, look at the comment on the screen. Do any of you know if this woman had any other children besides Maliyah? Now, here's the other video I wanted you guys to see. This is it. This is it. And look. Look at Quanell. Look at Quanell and look.
Y'all remember her? This is the same lady that
Look,
was
Emmanuel. Look,
Mr.
he's got 2
Sotomayor
women
in the other video
with him.
Here
Quanell's got 2 women with him. They were the neighbors were trying to fight him.
Question them a little and let them go, bro. That was the wrong thing to do.
Now,
my baby could have been anywhere.
Here we go.
Anytime. And they have the nerve to get on Facebook and bash me and my girlfriend like we did something.
My thing is, when do you have time to go and search Facebook and find out who's bashing you when your child is missing? Let's be serious, bro.
And that's my baby. She know her ABCs. She know her 1, 2, 3.
He knew the mother for 4 months, y'all. And what I was going to say is if it, Emmanuel Thomas guarded Quanell X, literally was a bodyguard to him. Those 2 women, I don't know them or anything. All I'm saying is God forbid something was to happen to Quanell, I don't think they'd have the same strength. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll leave it alone. But Still no tears. Tim Miller from EquiSearch is looking at him like crazy. Then he's going to turn in disgust. And this guy is talking out of his ass.
She know her colors. She only 2. She know how to sew.
Where is the tears?
Very well, because of us, me and my girl. She was smart. She was growing up to be smart.
Look at Tim. Look at Tim. He knows it's bullshit. Tim knows it's bullshit.
At this moment, look how he looks to the side, trying to make himself cry, but he can't do it. And look at the lady in the background. She was looking like, I don't believe this fool.
Right.
Last time I saw this with my gal before my gal put her in her car. She came and gave me a hug and told me she loved me. This is her routine every day. My mama could tell you this.
Wait a minute. So the routine every day is you took this 2-year-old out to the park alone and then would go into your apartment, cook breakfast, close the door behind you. You had no food in your apartment, no toys, nothing for the child to even really sleep on. That's your routine. I can't believe you just admitted this. So just know that all these videos they've done will come into a court of law.
She loves me. This is her routine to tell me she loves me, hug me. And I sit here and play the game. She come me, we eat and everything. That's the only reason why my dad came in the house is to fix us something to eat because we haven't ate. So
exactly, proud mommy of 6.
All right, now this is the part that I just don't understand. He said they were hungry, so he called his girlfriend into the house and told her to make them something to eat. He sounds really controlling and abusive, if you ask me. That's what it sounds like. Why would you leave a kid outside, though?
I mean, she was gone. And they don't realize my apartment, the rent lady had a whole operation.
Anytime, Cheryl.
For sex trafficking. And they let the lady out the same day.
What's that got to do with your baby being
just blaming other people? First it was the cops, then it was the dog, then it was the helicopter. Now it's the apartment lady.
Right.
Or was it you?
There's a whole operation of prostitutes thing right around us. It's people living in fake clothes. I seen baby footprints, hearts everywhere. I seen this in the paper.
What?
My baby could have been killed at any time.
Oh my God, I can't.
This is ridiculous.
Because Maliyah took it. Yeah.
There's the mom. There's the mommy right there. Look at her. She's got a shoe in her hand.
Where have y'all ladies been? Where did they go out here? When did they come out here with that much?
Yes.
They said they just came out with the dog 2 hours.
Man, that's an old dog. The dog passed out.
That was already gone.
That's what I said. They should have put the fucking insurance and everything out there. Keep saying that shit, bro. That bitch probably already came out here 3 hours later with the dog. It took them.
Wait a minute. This is interesting, y'all. This is very interesting video.
Oh, I'm gonna leave, but I'll be back.
That's his mother talking. Okay.
Man, we're not going nowhere. This is a black baby. Babies don't go. We gotta do whatever we can do to get this baby.
That is a very.
Why would you do that? If it was a white baby, they would have been out here with all kind of.
You know, mama, you sure right. You know that.
Hey, tell them you want to ever white man. Don't go and never force it. Tell your mama pregnancy. Oh, ask your mama pregnancy.
Wow.
He's telling her to call her mom because her mom had just posted the day before that she was coming out there to see her grandbaby because she hadn't seen her in over 2 months.
Wow, this is a very good video about, wow. So this was a post made.
Oh, it's somebody she know, and her baby daddy in town. Sure.
Wow.
She brought that motherfucking mother and she heard it.
This guy here is pathetic.
Like, she funny. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to move on. It's gonna be real hard to move on because I don't know how to handle this. You know what I'm saying? I never had a seed. I never had a child.
Where are the tears? Now I just paused it at a perfect spot. We're looking dead at him. He done did all that bending over, all that fretting. There's not a single tear that has rolled down this man's face. His eyes are not glossy. This was so obvious from the beginning what it was. It's just that legally we have to say allegedly, and we still have to say allegedly. But guys, you get to know this stuff after doing it for a long time, and it was obvious from the beginning that there was something going on with mom and dad. The stories were the same. Yeah,
But for her to come into my life and be there for me, that's amazing. And for her to be so advanced at 2 years old, it amazed me even more. My baby didn't do nothing wrong. I moved away from the violence to get her in a better place. That's not even my baby. But I took the responsibility and they took it from me. And they took it from me.
No, you took it from you. You and that whore bag of yours, that chicken head. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but you and that chicken head that you're laid up with took that baby away from you. You have been charged with the death of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass. You have no tears. And this is the interview I wanted y'all to really see because it was longer and it shows how pathetic and ridiculous this guy is and how much of a liar he is. And I cannot, and even the girlfriend's going to come running up in a minute, hugging all on him. And he even, like I said, he blamed the dogs for not finding her. He blamed helicopters because they didn't have gas. This guy is pathetic. Enjoy your time in TDC, Travion, because that's exactly where you're going, buddy. You're going to TDC. Look, there's the mommy. Now remember when she fell out on the sidewalk near the bayou with that same yellow shirt on, right? I mean, I don't see no bra strap. So is she out there with no bra on? Now, I know some girls' breasts are small enough, you know, but damn, girl, it's a light colored shirt. You got a bonnet on. It's a half shirt, and you're not crying either. This is the mom.
Notice that this girl changed 3 times. And look what she chose to wear the day they found the body. Really?
Now they about to fall all out and stuff. I always thought it was kind of interesting how thin she was and how fat he was. Because, you know, a lot of times a thin woman dates a thin man or a fat man dates a fat woman. It just really depends. But it just, to me, the attraction between these two didn't seem genuine. And you can still see Tim Miller over here looking, the other woman looking. People are looking at these people who are putting on a show in front of these cameras. You ain't got no tear over there either. Not a single tear.
Now, this is the mother and his grandmother. The family that she has been staying with currently, she has not been with her real family, shall I say. She has been hanging out with his family, hoping that they protect her, I'm assuming. Because I think that his mother knows what happened. She's not telling.
I'm
drained. I've been looking for her for
Oh, here we
24
go.
hours.
Here we go. See, she had on black day one. Yeah, look at this.
This is really just devastating to me. Who could be watching my baby to even snatch her from the park?
Okay, now keep in mind, you're looking at a close-up interview with the mother after she found out her daughter was dead. I have lost people in my life that meant so much to me that I cried so much that my eyes were swollen. Like, you know how you get the welts underneath? My eyes were swollen from crying. This woman lost a 2-year-old child. Her eyes are not red. She has no, like if she was out there searching, she'd have like a stream down her cheek. There's nothing. Her eyes are dead. Her eyes are completely dead.
But then, just like that, Jesus took me. Jesus took me. Jesus took me. They found my baby on an orange float. They flew down the bayou.
Now, let me say something about that. And one of y'all in the chat brought that up. And yes, proud mommy of 6. Yes, there was no food in the apartment. And I will show this before I end this live. And on top of that, the mother is the only person that came out and said that they found this 2-year-old on a float. So one of two things there, okay? There's one of two things going on there, okay? Peep game. Number one, they found her on a float, and the police would not have disclosed that to the parents. They're not going to disclose the evidence they have. That comes at the future hearings, the probable cause hearings that are going to come up. So if the Maliyah was really found on the orange float, and the mother admitted that on news, but the police hadn't released that to the public, they got her. They got her just like that. Number two, why would someone be found on a float? Because you want the body to be found. Maybe the mother put her on a float because she wanted her to be found. So just peep game on that. And no, she did not go to her daughter's funeral. This woman and this boyfriend, this stepfather, who she was with for 4 months, 4 lousy months, who have now been arrested and charged in the death of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass, her daughter, did not go to the funeral. Did not go. Let me tell you something. If I was with a guy for 4 months and he was suspected of anything, and I was innocent, he ain't got to go nowhere, but I'm going to my baby's funeral. I'm going to do everything possible. I'm going to set up the funeral. I'm going to be at that funeral. All of that. But she did not go to her child's funeral. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Look at his face. Look how hard he's breathing. Let me play that back. Look at that. He thinks this cop is coming to arrest him right now, if you ask me.
Do not leave your kid unattended. No matter how long you think or if she's going to be okay,
right.
Don't do it. It's right. Cruel ass people out here in this world. It's some horrible people. Horrible about nobody but themselves. Watch y'all kids. Lock y'all door.
That is nuts. That interview was nuts.
All I could do while I was at work was just break down and cry.
Now, this is the biological father who admitted that he's only seen his daughter twice in her life.
It hurt me so hard. Who, in the right state of mind, would do something to a 2-year-old? She doesn't harm nobody. She's loving. Everybody loves her.
I tell her I love her. I tell her I'm checking on her. I tell her to be safe. She says she is safe. Sometimes we cry, but she's not saying anything about the case.
Of course she's not now, because her ass knows she's guilty.
I tried to call.
Exactly.
When she went missing,
right,
she didn't try to call me. She didn't try to text me, let me know that she was missing.
Now, that's the one thing I do have to pause and say this. When Maliyah went missing, Sahara did not even call Maliyah's biological father to tell him that his daughter was missing. She never called this man. He might be young. They may have had a child young, but that is his child, and he absolutely deserved to know something like that. So I want to point that out as well.
Or anything. The only person that called was the detective, and the detective told me that she said that she called me, but she didn't call me.
This is what was said when the detective called the father. He asked, "Do you have your daughter?" Octavius Bass recalled, "I said no." And they were like, "She's been missing since 7 o'clock this morning." In his mind, he said he was wondering, what is the child doing out at 7 o'clock in the morning? And she had the father's last name.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I came down there and I walked to the apartment and I found the park. When I walked to the park, I stopped and I just looked and I was like, so that must be the apartment. When I walked to the apartment, I just looked at it. I stared at it for a minute. And I put my head down and I shed a couple of tears. Then I walked and I told my family, it's over here. And I tried to be strong or whatever for it. I tried to be so strong, but I just couldn't. I couldn't be strong. I had to bust out in tears because it hurt so bad to see somebody harm my 2-year-old child.
Wow.
So everybody was asking where the father was. Here is the father. He's speaking out. He's just been laying low. He didn't want this to happen either. He wanted his daughter.
Wow. Now, shout out to Chicago Love, baby. Hold on. We already seen this. Listen. Shout out to Chicago Love. You did that. You did that video. And much respect to you on that video, Chicago Love. I'm going to have to go and share that. That was a great, fantastic video that pointed out many inconsistencies and things like that. So shout out to Chicago Love once again. Again, I've showed you, quite a lot. I want to see what this is here. Hold on just a second. What is this? This story is unfolding this was 5 weeks ago. Okay, this is a text message from Travion Thompson. Cut your shit out. What about you saying Sahara was last to be seen with the baby? Your words, not mine. You said you were in room and she beat her baby. The baby was screaming. You walked in and the baby was not moving. You said she put the baby in bed and said she'll be all right. Y'all walked to the store, and once y'all got back, she checked on the baby and she still wasn't moving. Didn't you say that, or should I fucking post your voice messages? Who the hell is this? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. This is a text message someone sent to Travion. Now, this is all alleged. We don't know if this does not look photoshopped at all. I can tell by looking at it. It does not look photoshopped. It looks like someone tried to hide the identity and even the photo here, because that photo would be of them. Let's read this again. Is it possible that this is what happened to Maliyah? This person tells Travion, cut your shit out. What about you saying Sahara was last to be seen with the baby? Oh shit, hold on, let me show y'all this. Look at this. Look at this. What about you saying Sahara was last to be seen with the baby? Your words, not mine. You said you were in room and she beat her baby. The baby was screaming. You walked in and the baby was not moving. You said she put the baby in bed and said she'll be all right. Y'all walked to the store. Now, this was the night before. This was the night before she was reported missing now. And once y'all got back, she checked on the baby and she still wasn't moving. Didn't you say that? Or should I fucking post your voice messages? Please post the voice messages. Hit me up at LeakU on the DM on Instagram. Email me at leaksonline@gmail.com. And please, please, somehow leak those voice messages. I pray, I beg of you. Okay, Jocelyn Davis says, new autopsy developments. Her arm was broken. She had blunt force trauma all over her body. Boyfriend says mom beat her with a brush and put her in the closet overnight. Story's starting to come out, ain't it? Jocelyn, thank you. Thank you. So that matches up with the text message we just read. I want to hear the voice messages. So whomever it is out there that has these voice messages, please, for the sake of Maliyah Bass, release them. I don't care if I have to do a crowd gathering, crowdfunding to pay for those voice messages. I will crowdfund for those voice messages. Please contact me. My information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Again, I will crowdfund the money to obtain those voice messages. Please. So yes, the more that we sit here and investigate and sleuth, because we are all web sleuths here, and we're sleuthing on this case, and we're finding out more and more and more here. It sounds like there are multiple people saying that the mother beat the child. Now, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. And so it would seem that the 4-month stepfather, and he really wasn't a stepfather, they weren't married. That was her boyfriend of 4 months. He's going to be the one to rat first. Because if he didn't beat the girl, beat Maliyah to death, he's going to rat on Sahara. He's going to rat on her. And unfortunately, in the state of Texas, injury to a child is not a capital offense. But let's say he rats and testifies and they get the evidence they need, they could charge her with capital murder if it's premeditated, and that is a capital offense. Hold on. Thank you, Jocelyn. Excuse me. Please leak these voicemails. I am begging you. Okay, look at ABC 13 new developments. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I was on that earlier when I played that. Hold on. Oh, I see. Oh, I see it. Okay, guys, breaking news. Let's show this. You guys are at. Thank y'all. I love my subs. Breaking news. No wonder why.
I'm finally the king of my own castle, but my castle.
No wonder why the police arrested.
And ants. So I use Thumbtack to find exterminators, electricians, roofers, and plumbers.
Thumbtack has everyone for everything. I can check out reviews, prices.
Wow. Let's watch this. This is going to be important. And yes, it does appear she had blunt force trauma and a broken arm. She apparently appears to have been tortured and beaten. Now, we've seen this earlier.
Broken the hearts of people across the country.
So,
she was just 2 years old.
Hold on. We're going to scroll down here. All right. Now, the smiling mother who is being accused of beating her 2-year-old to death. I hope that bitch goes to jail for the rest of her fucking life. Maliyah was initially at the center of an Amber Alert after her mother said she left the toddler alone on the playground outside of their apartment for a couple of minutes while she cooked breakfast the morning of August the 22nd. Tuesday, Houston police announced that they arrested, and that's today, or I'm sorry, Tuesday, they arrested Sahara Ervin, Travion Thompson. Now, Sahara is 20, Travion is 21. You will be charged as adults for their alleged roles in the girl's death. They are charged with injury to a child and tampering with evidence, namely Maliyah's body. I cannot believe this fucking bitch is smiling. I really cannot believe. I've never seen anything like it. Your 2-year-old daughter's dead. You're accused of killing her and you're smiling. Unbelievable. I would punch her in her face. You know, if I was one of the family members, I swear I'd be so upset with her. Now, 2 months ago, they spoke to reporters and they cried in front of the cameras. Everyone looking stupid and looking for the baby when they knew what happened to the baby, said Stella, a neighbor who was pleased to learn of the arrests. According to court records, the autopsy showed Maliyah had a broken left forearm, extensive superficial blunt force trauma in the form of looped pattern bruising all over her body. The medical examiner believes she was beaten with either an extension cord-like object or a hanger-like object. That was hard to say. So the stories are sort of coming together. And the medical examiner says, and thank you, Jocelyn, and thank you, Momo, for pointing me to the site. They're very clearly saying the medical examiner, there was looped pattern bruising all over her body. The medical examiner believes she was beaten with either an extension cord-like object or a hanger-like object. The police investigation found Maliyah was last seen alive on security video at 12:40 a.m. on August 20th. She was reported missing August 21st. Now, court records say that Travion Thompson has confessed and pointed a finger at the mother, Sahara Ervin. He told police she beat her daughter with a hairbrush on August 20th because she was crying and would not go to sleep. Records say they then put her in a broom closet naked. When they woke up on August 21st, Maliyah was dead. Thompson told police they disposed of her body in a storm drain at their apartment complex on August 22nd. The same day they reported her missing. So she was dead for 2 days before they reported her missing. She was then found in Brays Bayou on August 23rd. Much of the search centered around their complex on Willcrest in Southwest Houston. Neighbors have taken the case personally in Maliyah's name. I thank you for giving me that info. I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked. That was very difficult to read. I'm sorry to those of you who take this stuff really hard. This is a child we're talking about, and it takes my breath away too. Rest in peace, and I pray for that little girl. It leaves you just speechless. It leaves you just so speechless. Like, wow. So this text messages that we're finding, okay, are actually meaning something here. We're finding evidence on Instagram, essentially. Anyway, we're going to go a little bit longer here, and then we're going to go ahead and end this live. I just want to see if there's actually any more. Hold on, is there more?
And continuing to talk to people about this. Ivory, what are you hearing?
Well, police say they do suspect foul play in the death of 2-year-old Maliyah Bass, but so far they have not identified any suspects.
Okay. I'm looking for any evidence.
For just a few minutes tonight.
Any additional text? Anything? This is horrible. This is just awful. Beautiful girl. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. By the way, guys, I am aware of the U.S. Marshals rescuing 39 missing children in Georgia. Some of you reached out and asked me to do a show on this, and I will do a show on this. I'm interested in that story as well, although it might be sort of late. But yes, I am interested in doing that. All right. Now, here is the inside of the home. This is what I wanted to show you before I ended this, because I wanted you to get an idea of what Maliyah Bass had to live in. This is the apartment. Remember, they called her Tootie as her nickname. And this is the inside of their upstairs apartment. Okay. And I want your thoughts on what you feel as far as this apartment and the condition of this apartment.
It's stinky. And I don't look like she was cooking to me. Sometimes she cooking. That bitch wasn't cooking. She wasn't cooking shit. There ain't no pot. There's a pot on the floor. Like, what you cooking? Oh, that's what they was doing. Oh, no, I heard he was beating her ass. And I feel like the boy did something to her. She covered for that nigga.
But it's the other way around. The mom did.
Right. This is disgusting. Look at that. Right. Yeah, what them shoes that they said that she had on? These the blue shoes they said that she had on when she went missing. Them bitches in the house in the drawer.
Yep.
And tell me that ain't enough evidence right fucking there. These motherfuckers lying. They killed that little girl. That shit fucked up, bro. Cause y'all know
Now you see no furniture in this house. No food. Now watch this. Oh, I thought they were going to show the inside of the fridge, but let's watch this again.
It's stinking here.
Look at the trash they have on top of the stove.
She was cooking to me. Sometimes she cooking. That bitch wasn't cooking. She wasn't cooking shit. There ain't no pot. There's a pot on the floor. Like, what you cooking? Oh, that's what they was doing. Oh, no, I heard he was beating her ass. And I feel like the boy did something to her and she covered him for that nigga. Yeah, she did. Oh, this is disgusting, bro. This is disgusting. Look how they knocked the dick. Bruh. Yeah, what them shoes that they said that she had on? These the blue shoes they said that she had on when she went missing. Them bitches in the house in the drawer. And tell me that ain't enough evidence right fucking there. These motherfuckers lying. They killed that little girl. That shit fucked up, bruh.
Here's what I find interesting. Why didn't the police have those shoes in custody? You get what I'm saying? Why didn't the police have those shoes in custody?
I'm gonna pray for that little girl. And then she put it up. Come back! Come back! The real person!
Pick them up and let them go.
Pick them up, question them a little, and let them go, bro. That was the wrong thing to do.
I prayed and prayed and prayed that she was okay. But then when they found out that her body was out there, it really broke my heart for real, because we was out here since 8 in the morning looking for her. So how would you just let that happen, go let her play in this park, go in the house, and you see that quilt right there? That was over this. And you see that board right there? That was over the window. So inspection That's a safety hazard. If anything did happen to her, if she came inside, how would she even see her? I'm gonna fight for that little girl. I'm gonna fight for that little girl. And then she put it up. Come out! Come in! The real person!
Yeah, they were not happy. They were not happy with Quanell X. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anything else to show at this point. I wonder if he talks about the
dog on the scene, and as soon as the dog came, dog passed out.
I want you to see this because this is one part of the interview y'all have not seen yet, and this is the last part. This is where he talks about the dogs, them passing out, and the helicopters running out of gas. Okay? He said the police did not do a good job of searching for Maliyah Bass.
Dog on the scene, and as soon as the dog came, the dog passed out. Then the helicopter, right after that, the helicopter ran out of gas. There was nobody looking. The community did better than what the police did. My baby could have been anywhere at any time. And they have the nerve to get on Facebook and bash me and my girlfriend like we did something.
Because y'all did.
And that's my baby. She know her ABCs. She know her 1, 2, 3. She know her colors. She only 2. She know how to talk very well because of us. Me and my girl. She was smart. She was growing up to be something.
Now just think.
When was the last time you saw her?
The last time I saw her was when my gal performed. My gal put her in the park. She came and gave me a hug and told me she loved me. This is her routine every day. My mom.
But we know that's not true because he has now admitted that the mother, Sahara, beat the child to death and put her in a closet naked. This is also another video of the apartment. I want to show this to you. This is the apartment where she supposedly was cooking. Quality's sort of bad, but check this. This is the inside of their apartment. Another shot. No furniture.
Cause y'all know it's stinking here. And I don't look like she was cooking to me. Something she cooking. That bitch wasn't cooking. She wasn't cooking shit. There ain't no pot. There's a pot on the floor. Like, what you cooking?
Hold on.
Oh, that's what they was going on. No, I heard she be here. That shit fucked up, bro. She's on Zoom now. Let me see. I can't Zoom. No, this ain't how you live. This is not how you live when you got fucking kids. Regardless if she had clothes or not, this is not how the fuck you live. This is dirty. Ugh. They don't look. They fighting and shit, knocking down doors.
Yep, you see the doors.
Got her baby birth certificate all on the motherfucking floor. What is, man?
Birth certificate on the floor.
They should tag her ass just a couple times. Got the baby little thing on the thing.
I mean, think about this. The baby's birth certificate, one of the most important documents you could ever have for your child, was laying on the floor. Okay? She obviously felt, the mother did, to just let the birth certificate lay on the floor. She knew her baby wasn't coming back. She knew that shit. She knew it.
There. These motherfuckers lying. They killed that little girl. That shit fucked up, bruh. She's on Zoom now. Let me see. I can't Zoom.
Just disgusting. And this is a longer video.
No, this ain't how you live. This is not how you live when you got fucking kids. Regardless if she had clothes or not, this is not how the fuck you live. This is dirty. Ugh. They don't look.
Look at the door.
Shit, knocking down doors.
Y'all see the door? Did y'all see the door? How they've been fighting? You know what I'm saying? They've been fighting, knocking the doors down. Did y'all see that? Look at the doors real close.
She's in the house in the drawer. And tell me that ain't enough evidence right fucking there. These motherfuckers lying. They killed that little girl. That shit fucked up, bro. She's on zoom now. Let me see. I can't zoom. No, this ain't how you live. This is not how you live when you got fucking kids. Regardless if she had clothes or not, this is not how the fuck you live. This is dirty. Ugh. They don't look. They fighting and shit, knocking down doors. Got her baby birth certificate all on the motherfucking floor. What? Man. They shouldn't let them tag her ass just a couple times. Got the baby little thing on the thing. She don't give a fuck about. These apartments need to be turned the fuck down. Do everybody's apartment look like this? Or just theirs? My apartment look like a little bit, but mine's bigger. No, for real. Let me see the refrigerator.
I'm freezing goddamn ice in this hole.
What the fuck? No food. No food. Look, she got a can of
fucking
some old. Look at that. That shit got mold in it. What the fuck, bro? No food, bro. No, they need to do something. This how they living. This how they living. This how they fucking living.
Bro, I got this girl pistol.
That's her phone? Now fuck that. We need to know what it say. Yeah, baby, I feel you. I'm crying for you. I hit you hard. I hit you hard. I promise. Cause y'all know it's stinking here.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't look like she was cooking to me.
That is some wild. That's wild. I'm really glad that we found that video because it showed the rest. Guys, this is so heartbreaking. This fake skank right here in her fake tears. I'm going to show this one more time.
There is a tragic update today in the search for a missing 2-year-old.
So you can see a freaking narcissist who has no soul. So you know what to look for in your life.
A Sunday morning jog led to a disturbing discovery here. She looked away and suddenly her daughter was little girl. Sunday morning, after a jogger's discovery, a small body was pulled from the bayou shortly after 11 a.m., 18 miles from where Maliyah disappeared.
They should have took me. They should have took me. They should have took me.
And to think she's saying all that and she beat her daughter to death allegedly with a belt or a hanger, per the medical examiner. And then put her in a closet naked and she was only 2. And she's up there talking about they should have took you. Oh, lady, there's plenty of places you can be taken like straight to hell. Look at this.
My baby on the orange float.
I mean, barely any tears, y'all. Just pay.
Down the bayou.
HPD won't confirm if it's the missing girl, but officers are preparing for a murder investigation and say the family should prepare for the worst.
I showed you guys all of this. You know, this is what a beautiful girl, right? You know, rest in peace, Maliyah Bass. You were a very beautiful girl. I am really so sorry that what happened to you happened to you. Now, what is this?
There is a tragic update today in the search for a missing 2-year-old in our area. Fox 26's Chelsea Edwards reports on the latest developments.
A Sunday morning.
No, we already seen this.
But then, just like that, Sahara Ervin says she called police right away. An Amber Alert went out overnight.
And then she act like she mad at somebody, and she the one done did something wrong.
Houston Police K9 team you shortly confirm if it's the.
There's a high probability.
Just so she can know where's the house.
The mother says they are waiting on autopsy results, but
see, mommy done passed out. Mommy got to fake the funk and pass out in the grass. And even though she knows that she's being accused of beating her child with either an extension cord or a hanger, and her child is dead. This is disgusting.
Are already
And I'm about
preparing
done
to
with
make
it.
funeral plans. In her grief, leaving a word of advice for other parents.
Do not leave your kid unattended, no matter how long you think or if she's gonna be okay. Don't do it. It's cruel ass people out here in this world. It's some horrible people, horrible about nobody but they self. Watch y'all kids. Lock y'all
Is
doors.
she talking about
HPD says
herself?
they are checking for info on.
Is that bitch talking about herself? She must be talking about herself. Girl, bye. Enjoy TDC. There's only one prison in Texas for women. There's only one. There's only one. That house was atrocious. She does seem like a soulless person. She seemed like there's a void in her heart. The place had no furniture at all under the canopy. Like, oh my God. And by the way, much love under the canopy. I know exactly who you are, babe. So yeah, like, yeah, she was talking about herself. Exactly. I don't think so, Lily, because the medical examiner found circular marks and bruises on the baby all over her body, and said it looked specifically like either an extension cord or a hanger. So yeah, somebody beat that child. And the stepfather, didn't I say before we found that out that he was going to be the one to turn on her? And he did. He's telling, and he's saying that Sahara, the mother, is the one that killed her. So yeah, of course he's going to try to get a deal. I know, it makes me sick too. It makes me sick too. All right, guys. So, wow, we've been up here almost 2 hours talking about this, but you know what? I don't care. I feel like, it's important to do updates to these particular stories. It's so unfortunate that she was found dead, but at least we know where she is. We know what happened. It's starting to come out. And I want to thank each of you for coming into the chat tonight, making, nobody brought any drama up in here. Everybody seems very grown, adultish. And so what I want to do, if you're interested, I'm going to offer the StreamYard link. I'm throwing it in the chat. And if you want to come up here onto StreamYard and express how you feel about this situation, feel free to hit that link. Oh, no problem, Denise. Go back. It's been a good live. It's been a dang gone good live, I'll tell you. It's been good. So y'all click that link. By the way, hold on a second. I want to give you guys, hold on, my link to my channel. Hold on. Okay, so this right here is my backup channel, or not my backup channel, but my Crimes and Justice channel. And let me show you what that channel looks like so that you know what you're getting. Because a lot of you right now are over in leaku.com, but you really need to be over here on the Crimes and Investigations channel. So let me do this real quick. Let me share this. Should be good. Okay. This, hold on, is my Crimes and Investigations channel, you guys. Let me refresh it because we were at over 800 subscribers a minute ago. And so, yeah, we're at 804. Shout out to you guys. This is the where you all want to be. We have over 60 people watching, but only 10 of you are on the right channel. So let me just really quick drop the link to the video that we are actually watching right now. Hold on. And you guys come on over. Hold on. To the Crime and Investigations channel, where we are going to do all, because there's going to come a time, basically, is what reason I'm telling you this, that I won't be going live on leakyou.com when I do these sorts of cases. So that's why I'm telling you. So there's 36 watching in leakyou.com, but I need y'all, and I really appreciate all the support, you guys. You're awesome. Momo, I know you've been in both. You guys come over to this channel that I just put in the link. And I am going to actually go ahead and end the live on leakyou.com so you all can come over to Crime and Investigations. So I'll see you guys over at Crime and Investigations, okay? All right, we continue now on our crimeandinvestigations.com. Welcome. If you're interested in coming up to speak on this matter or anything, if you have something you want to say, feel free to click the link, guys. I'm putting it in the chat. You can click that and come on up, and we can discuss this case and discuss this story. Thank you, Princess. Much love. Y'all come on over to the, it's going to take time to get people to come on over to the right channel. And since we're over at the right channel, let me make sure I got the right people modded over here. Give me a second. Let me make sure I got the right people modded. Okay, hold on. I'm really enjoying this Crimes and Investigations channel. It's so much better than beefing with people all the time. Okay, so let's see who all is modded. Oh yeah, you guys have definitely been showing love. What the hell? Did I get a donation or something? I don't know what that was, but I know that sound means a oh, a subscriber maybe? What was that? I don't know what that means. Oh, we got a new subscriber. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see who all I've got modded over here on this channel to make sure I've got the right people, because I only have certain people modded. On this channel, I think we'll do, okay, hold on, add moderator. Okay, Gloria, you should be good. Oh, Nikki, I know you've always enjoyed it, Nikki Marie, and it feels so good to be back. Yes, under the canopy, it's such less stress. It's nice to be able to talk about something that's not, where I don't have to go into my personal life, and I can just discuss things that really matter in this world. It matters. These things matter. And, you know, so Gloria, you're modded up. Let's see here. Okay, so Gloria, you're modded up. Momo, Centel, and hold on. I think that's it for this channel. So yes, I've got Momo, Centel, Gloria. I don't see Nisi anywhere, but if Nisi was in this chat, I'd go ahead and mod her up, but that's it. We'll only have 4 mods on the Crimes and Investigations channel. And I want to let it be known. And look, we've even got our chat coming through, guys. Hold on. I really love that. I will fix the colors, you know, because I'm learning this stuff. Look, we've got the chat actually coming through. And if you guys will hold on just a second here, hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. me see something. Okay, that should do it. All right, hopefully, let me see. There we go. So now we've got our wonderful chat popping up in the actual video, and I will get that working properly. There we go. We got it, guys. Look at that. We've got our chat actually in our damn. Shout out to Streamlabs OBS. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving it. It shows who's a mod. This is wonderful. And maybe I have to make the text a little smaller. Who knows? Who knows? But this is great. All right, cool. I'll change the colors because I like different colors, but yes, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. Yes, exactly. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What is this? Pick the screen color. No. How many of you guys have seen Nurse Ratched yet? Isn't it awesome? All right. All right. I think we got that. Okay, cool. So very interesting to say the very least. Hold on. Did I? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So anyway, it looks like you guys are about as tired as I am. I really want to thank each of you for coming on again. I have a lot still to do with Streamlabs OBS. There are so many features and functions that I need to add to OBS still. I kid you not, there are, I've got the chat box working finally. I don't know why all of a sudden it's not showing now. That's kind of strange because it was just working. Hold on. Oh, let me do this. There it goes. Okay, I had made a mistake. There we go. There we go. Nice. Very nice. And actually, what I could do, see, I'm really getting pretty damn good with the Streamlabs. So, yeah, I could really help out. Hold on. Let's see what it looks like with red. I'll let y'all type away here. There we go. So that's what red looks like. Not bad. Not bad. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. I'll do it because it matches my shirt. But I'm learning so many cool things. I'm learning literally, I kid you not, about animations. Look at that. I can do all sorts of stuff. I can even do animations like this, like when I'm feeling down. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Or just keep it all black too, you know, as far as the screen goes. But anyway, just playing around a little bit is all. Just playing around just a little bit. But basically, it's kind of cool because I have basically, let me get this out the way. Basically, what I've got is Streamlabs OBS working, doing its thing. And I essentially am streaming that through StreamYard, because StreamYard allows me to do panels. It allows me, you know, to do a few things, unless I find some widgets or add-ins for Streamlabs that will allow me to have the panel functionality, things like that. So I've been working on it for a good full day now. You know, I will get it. So now it's really nice that your comments will show up. What I'm going to figure out is how to put a box around it to isolate that and just make it look a little bit neater. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Thanks, guys. You can't find the new channel on YouTube, Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Here is the channel on YouTube. Okay, let me get that to you. This is the new channel for you to go to subscribe to, and you will get to see all of my crimes and justice videos. And you can just click the link in the chat and it'll take you right over there. And once this video ends, the chat will still be there. So you can always come back and hit the link in the chat. So, you know, welcome, you know, Tammy. Thank you, Shannon. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Under the Canopy. Much love to you. Still really love that picture you made. I use it, as you can see. I use it. You just don't know. It's I use it. Let's see here. Okay, Lee Q, you definitely have to teach me one day. Hey, if any of you want a StreamYard tutorial, a Streamlabs OBS tutorial, there's several others, Prism. A lot of people can figure Prism out pretty good, but if you really want a good solid Streamlabs OBS tutorial where you can add animations, chat boxes, donation jars, widgets, all that type of stuff, I will meet with you. We can do a private session on StreamYard, and my cost for that will not be high. Now, to teach someone Streamlabs OBS, it would probably be like a 2-day event. We would have to dedicate 2 days to building, to where you would build your own Streamlabs OBS environment for your channel. It takes about, I would say, 2 days to get you to that point. So yes, I would have to think about the cost of that. But I would absolutely charge for that. I've been doing IT a long time, and I don't spend 2 days on teaching people IT software for free. I'm just being honest. That's how I make my money. Now, Streamlabs, I could do a real simple tutorial on Streamlabs if it's simple enough. But if you want a deeper understanding of Streamlabs, I'm sorry, StreamYard, then let me know. We could do a pretty cheap tutorial. And really, it's going to depend on what you want to know. I may not even charge for that. So anyway, Cheryl Ray, thank you for coming. Thank you to all of you for coming. Good night to all of you. I'm so glad to have all of you here today. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here and get ready for work tomorrow. So if any of you have a story that you want me to cover, and I know there's a few of you leave a comment under the video, DM me on Instagram, or email me at leaksonline@gmail.com. I will tell you it's faster to DM me on Instagram, okay? So anyway, guys, much love. Shout out to all my amazing moderators who have held me down for a long time. I love y'all. And before I leave, thanks, Centel. Guys, we are less than 5 weeks away from the 2020 presidential election. And it's incumbent on all of you to get out and vote. Not only are you voting for the president of the United States who says he's been diagnosed with corona, although I'm sort of wondering if he's maybe doing a publicity stunt because he doesn't want to debate Joe Biden again. He wants to turn 3 debates maybe into 2 or 1 because Biden destroyed him. That's just my opinion, y'all. But I know, hey, I respect people's politics, okay? But all I'm saying is that please get out and vote. You are voting for your president. I know it's the Electoral College, but there's other things. You're voting for your local leaders, and you're voting for new laws that would be put in place next year. Just like if you like to smoke marijuana or want it for medical purposes, if it's put on the ballot and you don't vote, guess what? You don't get legalized marijuana. So please get out and vote, okay? All right, guys, smash that vote ticket, mail in your ballot, do what you got to do. My email is scrolling across the bottom of the screen along with my LeakU Instagram. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all had a good time today. Let's keep meeting up over here at our Crimes and Investigations channel. And I love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful night. And shout out to Twitch, Periscope, Facebook, and YouTube.